Morning, YouTube. Beautiful Tuesday morning, out on a stroll again, and kind of thinking about foods that I like to use to control my appetite. Now, I don't know how many of you have actually dealt with this before, but when I finish training, if I go through a program, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, sometimes just even that particular workout, my appetite has a habit of skyrocketing. I want to eat everything that's not nailed down, and that can become a problem when you are trying to achieve or maintain a lean body. So today, what I'd like to talk about is 5 food items that you may or may not already have in your diet, but if you don't, they're definitely items to consider because they help with appetite control, and I need that from time to time. So first one, right off the bat, I like to look at black beans. Now, you've heard the one, beans, the magical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot, that whole thing. Well, the idea behind black beans and why they're actually such a power-packed food item is you're kind of getting a double, like a 1-2 punch when it comes to appetite control. You've got a very decent protein count, for basically a half a cup, you're looking at anywhere from 10 to 12 grams or so, which is, kind of nice when you're trying to add up your macros and put your meals together. The other thing, the sneaky little devil that kind of helps control you wanting to eat everything, is fiber. They're loaded with fiber. And the more dietary fiber you can actually introduce into your system, the more it will help control blood sugar, which ultimately, if that spikes, you want to eat things. And the other side of it too is you'll get bulk. You'll feel like you're actually full instead of 10 minutes after finishing a full meal looking for something new. So definitely a food item to consider if you're not already using it. Number 2, rye bread. Now, right away, all you keto monsters out there are going to say, no bread, no carbs, no bread, no carbs. As long as you're looking at a rye bread and you're looking at the ingredients and it starts with whole rye flour or even crushed rye flour, however, it's listed. As long as it starts with that, you're going to get that real high fiber count again. We already talked about that. That's going to help with blood sugar. That's going to help with bulk, and it's going to make you feel satisfied. When you're looking at count and you're trying to, again, put your macros together, you're getting almost 5 grams of fiber per slice. That's really good. So if you can kind of change the taste buds around a little bit, if you're not used to rye bread, try to incorporate it every now and then. What you'll end up finding is you're not looking for a second sandwich after you've had 2 slices of white bread, American cheese, and 1.5 pounds of ham. I may have done that. Maybe not, but I may have done that. I'm sorry. I don't do that anymore. That's why the rye bread is there. Sorry. So, trying to control the appetite and make sure that we're not overeating, rye bread's definitely a great choice. Number 3, salmon. Love salmon. Just recently, local grocery store I found has candied and pastrami'd salmon. Now, I know what you're going to say right off the bat. Oh, there you go, introducing sugar back into your diet with the candied salmon. And of course, the sodium count on the pastrami is through the roof. Absolutely. Correct on both fronts. But when you're talking about getting in good essential fatty acids, which salmon is loaded with, and you're also talking about appetite control, post-training, I will happily take a couple of grams of sugar thrown on with salmon and stopping there. So I don't really feel the need to add a bunch of accessories if that's something I'm going after. Not to mention the fact that you're also looking at an increase in peptide YY in the stomach. And that's basically an enzyme that helps to control your appetite. So remember, this entire video is about foods that you can introduce that are going to help you control your appetite so that you're not constantly foraging for food and looking for, snacks. They're basically adding up on your waistline. Number 4, almonds. Now, besides being a natural testosterone booster, which is a great thing, you're kind of getting a triple threat with this food item. You've got a high protein count, a high fiber count, as well as a good fat count. So 3 nutrients that are ultimately helping you to stop looking for more food. These also make a great snack item throughout the day because you can basically find, you know, small packages of them and kind of keep them in your car. You don't have to worry about refrigerating them. You start getting a little bit hungry, they're real easy to go to, you know, and they can still kind of fill in your appetite and, you know, make you feel like you're actually full. So almonds are definitely a great choice when it comes to trying to control the appetite. Finally, number 5. Now, this is definitely a flavor thing. I've had to figure out ways to work it into other, you know, recipes and meals that I put together, but spinach. Now, to just grab a handful of spinach and shove it in your mouth, that's not that exciting. It's not really that tasty. But the fact of the matter is, spinach is loaded with what's known as theocolloids, if I'm saying that properly. If I'm not, make sure and get on and correct me. But basically, they're present in plants, and it helps control your appetite. Once again, it keeps you from wanting other food items, helps normalize blood sugar. Not to mention that fiber count is in there again. So to recap real quick, 5 food items that you can use to control your appetite. Black beans, very versatile food. You can throw those in just about any recipe you come up with. Number 2, rye bread. Again, loaded with fiber, very satisfying, 5 grams per slice. That's a great thing. Number 3, salmon. Getting all kinds of essential fatty acids plus a nice protein count. Number 4, almonds, testosterone booster, natural testosterone booster. Triple threat when it actually comes to appetite suppression. And again, you've got your protein, you've got your fat, and you've got your fiber, all in one food item. And number 5, spinach, which, by the way, I just had some this morning. Very easy item to throw into the Vitamix, make shakes with. Not too strong of a plant flavor, so just about anything else will cover it up. So thanks again for watching. You know, we're going to be coming up with more and more videos, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can kind of make sure that you actually get what you need out of your diet and you're controlling that appetite. Thanks again.